there's no lack of focus among that group. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Rudy Gobert has had his skeptics. He said, quote, "No one ever thought I could be an NBA player or one of the leaders on my team. It's the story of my life and something that I embrace. The better you get, the more people talk, so I take every criticism as a compliment. Either way, you cannot let it affect you." Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside, they have Finney Smith and McGee. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to Russell. With the floater. And he buries his first look.
You know, you look at the floater. It's an effective shot for Russell. But when he doesn't want to go all the way to the rack, you got to have that in your book bag.
Doncic against Edwards. Doncic passes to McGee. Left side, Hardaway. Oh, and Reid with a block. And they're able to recover. 6 to shoot. Pass to Doncic. No good from outside. And here are the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
The corner three isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Doncic against Edwards. Now here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 18 points. Hardaway. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
Hardaway hits them both. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
And they get it back. Here's Towns. Good D by Finney Smith.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And Doncic hammers it home.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Outside Edwards. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. McDaniels inside, defended by Hardaway. McDaniels passes to Towns. Edwards for three. That one's good, and it's Towns with the assist. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Outside Hardaway. Russell against Dinwiddie. Over Russell. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Oh, deflected. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, I think for Dallas, they're doing exactly what they expected. Took some time to develop the chemistry, but now they're playing great basketball.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Hardaway on the wing. McDaniels covering. Just 5 on the clock. Fires it. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Pass to Reid. And a deep three from Russell. And the three off target. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Hardaway. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Towns. Defended by Hardaway. Here's an 8-footer. Offensive board. Reid can't hit.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
To the paint. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 2. Hardaway against McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Up and over Russell. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Now here's Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's McGee. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. And both free throws good for McGee.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Now here's McDaniels. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
Here's McDaniels. Trailing by 4. 4 on the clock. Here's Russell. Doncic pulls down the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Inside. And McGee with the stuff.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. They get it back. Five on the clock. The fader misses off the right iron.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Doncic. So valuable for them offensively, adding 22 points a contest. And that one drops. Doncic has got 6 points. And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. And it's Anthony Edwards with the 3. 9 points in the game.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And Dallas calls time here. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Noel comes in for McDaniels. And Rivers is subbed in for Russell. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Wood comes in for Hardaway. Bullock, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Wright subbed in for Dinwiddie. The 3 from Wood. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Here's Rivers. Outside Edwards. Pass to Noel. Back to Edwards. There's the 3. Sinks the tray.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Right, the pass to Powell. Here's Bullock, guarded by Edwards. Bullock's shot is off. The Timberwolves trail. Now Edwards. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Did not take him long to get into the flow of this game, knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
Wood outside. Pass to Bullock. Now McGee. Over to the left wing. Here's Wood. Gobert with the double. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help him this season.
Shooting 2.
free throw, no good. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And, you know, since having his role expanded, Wood has really blossomed and grown into it. He's a very talented, dependable forward in this league.
Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Edwards can't hit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Wright. 11 points for him last game against Minnesota. Yes, it's good.
Tell you what, guys, it's a big bonus whenever McGee is scoring like this. Got to keep feeding the big man when he's rolling.
Here's Noel. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Rivers. Back to Noel. Outside Edwards. On the wing, Rivers. Shoots over Powell. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. The drive by Bullock. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Noel. Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. The Mavericks shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Right outside. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Rivers. Edwards with it. 17 points for him last game against Dallas.
With 3 steals in the night, he helped them in a big way.
Just 5 to shoot. Gobert inside. Kleba on him. Oh, he misses the dunk. Right outside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Noel. Oh, the double clutch. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Dwight Powell.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first one falls. Prince is checked in for Edwards. Both good from the line that time. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Now here's Wright, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Powell. Back to Wood. This one for 3. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower? The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Gobert. Over Kleba. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Good work there as it goes. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And down it goes. 2 points. Now here's Wright. He's guarded closely. Lays it up and banks it in. Wright's got 5 points.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And so it's JaVale McGee making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. On the court right now for Dallas. Christian Wood out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleba. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Back to Wood. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. The offensive rebound. They push it up 4 on 3. From the elbow, buries the jump shot. Russell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, fantastic job that time cashing in from the mid-range by Russell. He understands when to pick his spots from the mid-range area.
Outside Finney-Smith. From beyond the arc and then some. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket of the game and he's on the board for 3. And here's Russell. 14 points for him last game against Dallas. Outside McDaniels. Back to Russell. Outside McDaniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
No good on the free throw.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in. Good on the second one. Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Doncic. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Timberwolves shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. An open look for Reed. Gets an open look and hits it.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
The Mavericks leading. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. It's McDaniels on the wing. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Edwards. The Mavericks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Minnesota now. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Russell, and then Russell with the dunk.
Boy, deceptive athleticism that Russell has for a point guard. This young man is sneaky in his ability to get up.
And Dallas calls time here. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Reed passes to Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Free throw good, Edwards. The practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Edwards finds Russell. Back to Edwards. From deep.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Russell.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
Shooting 2.
That one's good from Hardaway. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
McGee, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Hardaway hits them both. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Russell from outside nails it from 3. Russell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
Doncic outside. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's Russell. 9 points in the game. Outside Edwards. Now Russell. Pass to Towns from downtown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Doncic against Edwards. He shoots. Hardaway, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Russell against Dinwiddie. Pass to Doncic. And here's Hardaway. Plenty of space. McGee tips it back in. McGee's got 16 points.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Up top, Reed. Now here's Towns. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Here's Edwards. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Powell finds Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Russell to pass to Towns. That shot is off, and it's Dallas the other way. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Bullock's checked in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Ooh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Here's Noel. Ooh, McGee with the block. Here's Bullock. 6 points for him. Dallas again missing.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Doncic with it. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. It's McGee, high post. It's Bullock on the wing. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Noel. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Noel's got 8.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Down low. A slam dunk by Reed.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Bullock. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And it's right missing. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
To the inside. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. Russell to pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. 11 points in the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert comes in for Anderson. And Rivers is subbed in for Russell. And Dallas also making a switch. Kleba, he's checked in for Doncic. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And here's Wright. 5 points in the game. Here's Bullock. And it's Noel with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Rivers, good.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Right, the pass to Powell. It's stolen. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Reed. Soft touch off the glass. Reed's got 8. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And he drops the first. Brent has checked in for the Timberwolves. Christian Wood has checked in for the Mavericks. And so he makes both from the line. 1:20 left in the second. Right outside. Pass to Wood. Now here's Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run, the drive by Wood.
Watch out now. Wood is a wrecking ball, barreling down the lane.
.59 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Rivers. Now McDaniels, guarded by Wood. Here's Noel. 13 points in the game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Bullock. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Wood passes to Kleba over McDaniels. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Noel. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Wright. Uses the glass on the layup. Wright's got 7 points.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Rivers. The three-pointer off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all Anthony Edwards all the time in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points and 1 assist. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And, Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Can't believe the coach hasn't been screaming for better looks. They've been letting it fly from the cheap seats with almost nothing to show. You've got to tighten up and get smart when the game gets away. Coach, talk to your team.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. McDaniels out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Good work from Finney Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Outside McDaniels. Russell against Dinwiddie. Outside Russell. Pass to Reed. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got assist number 8 now on the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
McGee against Reed. McGee passes to Dinwiddie. Up and over Russell. The shot from the low post is good. Dinwiddie's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Now Reed. He's got 10. Great D that time from McGee.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And stolen by Hardaway. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
First free throw is good.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Edwards. McDaniels with it. He's got 6. For 3. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards got 20.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Doncic outside. Down low. McGee finds Doncic. Finney Smith with it. Covered by Towns. Shot clock at 6. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Hardaway with it, picked up by Reed. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Doncic. He's got 10. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. And stolen by Edwards.
You know, once you leave your feet, you really limit your options.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Throw good, Edwards. Hits both from the stripe.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Russell. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Christian Wood is checked in for the Mavericks. Timeout called. The Mavericks. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. McDaniels against Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Anderson. From outside, off the mark.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Beyond the arc. Here's Doncic. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Hardaway against McDaniels. The 3 from Russell. They grab their own miss. McDaniels, that's good.
That'll drive your coach crazy. failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Another shot. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Russell. Here's Wood. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Russell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Russell's got 11 points.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Back to Dinwiddie. Up and over Russell. Dinwiddie, no good. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And it's Russell, that time on the assist by Anderson. And now a 3-point Timberwolves lead. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Doncic. He's got 12. Pass to Dinwiddie. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Back to Edwards. The 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Back to Finney-Smith. And the layup is good off the glass. Finney-Smith's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
And Minnesota calls time here. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Doncic left side. Three-pointer. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Here's Edwards. And too long on the shot.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Right, the pass to Wood. Here's Bullock. Pass to Kleba. Wood outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Edwards. He's got 22. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
A shot to stop the run. Bullock puts it in.
They just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Right, the pass to Doncic. Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Noel. Goes up again, and it's blocked by Wood.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Pass to Wood. Here's Bullock. He has 6. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Edwards. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Pass to Prince. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Bullock. And the bucket is good. Bullock's got 11.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The Timberwolves trail. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Knocked loose. Edwards against Wright. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
Back to Doncic. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. The open shot by Edwards, and they recover it. No good off the back of the rim. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Prince, guarded by Doncic. Prince can't hit. Dallas shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Wright attacking. Here's Wood. Up and in on the layup. Wood's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I love to see Wood use his great length to get to that offensive rebound.
Wright against Edwards. Reed's checked in for Anderson. .43 seconds left in the third. Here's Gobert. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Well, the Timberwolves shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the first one at the line is good.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Good D, good ball. Understand something, one shot, one rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
Efficiency, fundamentals. That's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd.
Yeah, there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating as well. That's what coach wants to keep seeing.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Kleber. Doncic outside. Dinwiddie against Russell. Minnesota shooting at 45% of the game so far. With some arc, McDaniels, that's good.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. The Mavericks shooting around 50% of the game so far. Doncic against Edwards. Doncic outside. Doncic with the jam.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. To the left side wing. The kick out to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Slams it in.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious fight right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game. And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Finney Smith checked in. And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think this next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Back to Doncic. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's McDaniels, and it's blocked by Wood. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Hardaway's checked in for Luka Doncic. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Luka Doncic has checked in for the Mavericks. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Edwards to the left wing. Here's Reid. And And it's blocked by Wood. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Dinwiddie against Russell. Pass to Reed. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And Minnesota calls time here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Wood inside. Reed defending. Tries to break his ice. Here's Hardaway. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Skilled at scoring in a variety of ways. I mean, give Hardaway Jr. these looks, and he's happy to oblige.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Now Edwards. Over Doncic. Edwards can't hit.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Dinwiddie against Russell. Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Oh, and Reed with a block. To the paint. Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
How about the assertiveness from Hardaway Jr. there, electing to go with power and force? I love it.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. McDaniels with it. Four on the clock from 6 feet away. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He's off on the second.
An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
Back to Doncic. Hardaway up top. McDaniels covering. Pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him who took a while to find his way into the league step up in that manner.
Outside Hardaway. Russell against Dinwiddie. Here's Hardaway. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Shot from the inbound.
And that's Russell. I mean, he has the length to disrupt and bother shots, even against bigger or more explosive athletes.
Edwards can't hit. The Mavericks leading. Right side Hardaway. Puts it up from 17. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Offensive rebound. Towns. Misses from short range.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. That one on Russell.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
That's good from Doncic. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Inside to halt the run. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Russell. Edwards got 15 points in just the second half. Now Doncic. Doncic on the wing. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Russell finds Towns. From deep three-point range, Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Dinwiddie with it. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Hardaway against McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Wood. Doncic on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Wood, the open look. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Wood's got 9 points now in the second half.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Russell against Dinwiddie. Pass to McDaniels. The ball's knocked loose. Just 4 to shoot. All by himself. Here's Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Dinwiddie against Russell. Shoots over Dinwiddie. The shot by Russell, no good. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
A prolific slasher with some serious bounce. Hardaway Jr. Fun to watch.
And here's Russell. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Edwards against Doncic. To the paint. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Now here's Doncic. Right side, Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Unloads from 13. Second chance effort. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
And Dallas calls time here. They're in front by 6. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, JaVale McGee.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Gobert's checked in for Reed. Doncic against Edwards. Here's Hardaway. Dallas no good that time either.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty and it's over. And now just having some fun. Russell, you know he likes the big moment. Great confidence and great results.
Two points here could be the only cushion they need, Grant.
Hard to say. Crazier things have happened in this league.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hardaway. McDaniels with some nice D. And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Kept alive. Towns. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here.
And Cat is who this team trusts in important stretches of the game. Now's his time to shine.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Fades and shoots. Here's Edwards. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.